You've probably heard of POST MODERN JUKEBOX, which is probably why you clicked on the video, but I haven't. I was only told about them last week from one of my singers. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
Keep me where the light is.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Johan Bester here from Johannesburg in South Africa, a vocal coach who loves to analyze singers and musicians and the way they do things. So, like I said in the intro, one of my students showed me this movement, this band, this group called Modern Day Jukebox. Shout out to Sansia, my student, who showed me. And I watched one or two of their covers of styles and genres that is not at all like what they do. And I was so impressed that I decided I'm going to do blind reactions. I just picked songs that I liked. I thought I'm going to do a blind reaction because what these people do is just insane. The level of musicianship, even the presentation is just so special, so incredible. By the way, please subscribe. If this is your first time, welcome. Subscribe, it's free, takes a second, and it'll really help me out. So, this is one of my favorite songs of all time, called Mad World. Now, this video was produced 10 or 11 years ago, so it's quite old. And I'm also doing another reaction video, blind reaction, on one of the more recent things. And you can clearly see how the production quality of the videos improved over the years, which, just makes sense, right? The more successful you are as a channel, the more funds you have available to improve the quality of what you do. Like, that goes without saying. But anyway, Mad World, I saw a clown. I was slightly scared, but I did see one of the other covers that this guy did, and wow, so just artistically so incredible, so special. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to play, and then when I hear something interesting that I think is worth talking about, especially vocally and styling, musicianship-wise, I'll pause, we'll talk about it, and let's go.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very bad.
Okay, that was surprising. Okay, so it started out more melancholy, a little bit free in the meter, like the beat, and not too unfamiliar, right? The sound in the beginning of this arrangement was something that I could easily associate with the song Mad World. I also love how the lead singer, the male vocalist, the clown, I also like how the way he is performing this is almost music theater-y, you know, like he's a character, he's a clown. And I also think that it's a good song choice for him as the character of a clown, the song, right? And then out pops this girl who is like half the size of the man. And she's got this very light, sort of brassy, very forward-placed kind of sound. Not nasal, but almost a sound that you might think is nasally. She doesn't sing nasally, but it's that kind of a tone. And it's such a contrast to his voice, because he's just got a baritone kind of voice like mine. And now there's a bit of role play between the two, which I love. He's just like, out comes this girl who's so chirpy, and he just looks like this, and she's sort of playing around with him, trying to sort of cheer him up in the way she's presenting her part of the song. So very, very interesting. And yeah, only 3 instruments. A small jazz drum kit with brushes, a piano obviously, and a double bass. And the fewer instruments you have, the more skilled the instrumentalists have to be to make it sound really good, really interesting. So, let's keep going. Just going to go back 15 seconds.
Find it hard to take when people run in circles.
Now listen, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Children waiting for the day they feel good.
That's cool.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Wanna feel the way that every child should sit and
The car looks anxious.
Sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me.
Nice.
No one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me. Look right through me. And I find it kind of funny.
Wow. How cool is that? So it goes from a 1, 2, 3, 4. A very typical sort of, I can't remember what it's called, sort of just a jazz groove, very simple. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. On Mad World. That's cool. It's very unexpected. And obviously one of the ways in which these extremely skilled jazz musicians turn this pop style ballad into a jazz piece. So cool. And I loved how she's all chirpy. I mean, the song is not chirpy at all. The song is very sad, very deep, very sort of introspective, very almost depressing. The content, the lyrical content, right? And the clown just stands there with this anxious face while she's just singing all boppy. Also, it's worth noting, she sings very well. And she phrases differently. What does that mean? It means she doesn't just breathe in the expected places. Sometimes she sings over the phrase. So she goes from the end of one line straight into the next line and then takes a breath, phrases somewhere else. And again, it's part of making it your own. It's part of making it a unique expression of a very familiar song. Very skillfully done.
Find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. Find it hard to tell you. Find it hard to say. When people run in circles, it's a very, very,
The bass. Cool.
And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to change. When people run in
in circles. It's a very, very bad world. Enlarge your world, bad world.
Very, very cool. Wow. Yeah, personally, as a vocalist and as somebody who writes vocal music, especially for choirs and ensembles, I don't love it when there's a two-part harmony between a male and a female vocal, and they're so far apart. That's just my personal taste. I like it more. I would have liked it maybe more if she sang the melody and he sang a harmony, because that means that their two pitch lines, ranges would have been closer together. But it's a very specific kind of sound. It's very cool. I love her little quick vibrato that she does, very in style, true to the style. And it's just love the presentation. Like I said, the newer stuff has got a higher production quality, but it doesn't matter. The way they present it, the way they act it out, the way they perform it, it's almost like she brings him into her a little bit more optimistic look at the world, even though the song says what it says, and the little choreography, and so beautiful how each one of them, the two singers, stays in their own character. Clearly very skilled and experienced performers. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I think it's cool. And I want you to please let me know what you thought of it. Is this one of your favorites of theirs? Please suggest some other covers that they've done that you love for me to check out. I would love to hear from you. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you're still here. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. And until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.